Sarah lived a quiet life. She believed that happiness did not need luxury, only honesty and love. Every morning she woke up early, prepared breakfast, and waited for her husband, Daniel, to come home from work. Their small house was simple, but to Sarah it felt warm and safe. Daniel was calm and soft-spoken. He never raised his voice. He always said the right things. To Sarah, he felt different from other men. She trusted him completely. She believed trust was the strongest part of marriage. They had been married for 8 years. In those years, Sarah never doubted Daniel. Even when he came home late, she believed his words. Even when he seemed distant, she told herself that life was stressful. She chose understanding over suspicion. Sarah often thought about the future. She dreamed of growing old together. She imagined peaceful evenings, shared meals, and quiet laughter. She believed love meant staying loyal even when life became difficult. Daniel, on the other hand, was slowly changing. His phone was always silent. His smile felt forced. His words became shorter. But Sarah ignored these signs. She believed love meant not asking too many questions. One evening, Daniel told her he had more work than usual. He said his job required extra hours. Sarah nodded and smiled. She never checked his phone. She never followed him. Her trust was blind, but it was pure. Sarah's friends sometimes warned her. They said, "Be careful. People change." But Sarah replied, "Not him. He is different." She believed loyalty was not something you question. She believed love should be peaceful, not suspicious. At night, when Daniel slept beside her, Sarah felt safe. She believed her life was stable. She believed pain belonged to others, not her. She did not know that trust, when broken, hurts more than anger. She did not know that silence can hide betrayal. And she did not know that her peaceful life was slowly walking toward a painful truth. Daniel's routine changed completely. He left early and returned late. His words felt empty. His presence felt distant. Sarah noticed, but she stayed quiet. She believed asking questions could damage love. One day, Sarah needed Daniel's phone to make a call. The phone was unlocked. A message appeared on the screen. It was not romantic or physical, but it was emotional. The words were soft, caring, and personal. Words that once belonged only to Sarah. Her hands trembled. Her heart felt heavy. She did not read everything. She did not need to. The truth was clear. Daniel was emotionally connected to another woman. When Daniel came home, Sarah did not shout. She did not cry loudly. She simply asked, "Who is she?" Daniel stayed silent. That silence answered everything. He said it was not serious. He said it was only talking. He said nothing physical happened. But Sarah knew something important was already broken. Emotional infidelity cuts deep. It steals attention, care, and emotional safety. Sarah felt replaced. She felt invisible. Daniel explained that he felt understood by someone else. He said life felt heavy. He said he did not plan for this to happen. But betrayal does not need planning. It only needs weakness. Sarah listened quietly. Her heart felt numb. She realized that love alone is not enough when honesty is missing. That night, they slept in the same room, but it felt like miles apart. Silence filled the space where trust once lived. Sarah questioned herself. She wondered if she failed. She wondered if she was not enough. Betrayal makes the innocent feel guilty. Daniel promised to end it. He promised to change. But promises after betrayal feel fragile. Sarah stood at a crossroads. She could leave or she could stay and fight for something broken. Pain entered her life quietly, just like betrayal had. Days passed, but the pain stayed. Sarah moved through life like a shadow. She did her daily tasks, but her heart felt empty. Trust, once broken, does not heal easily. She stopped blaming herself. Slowly, she understood that betrayal is a choice, not a mistake. Love does not disappear suddenly. It fades when ignored. Sarah began focusing on herself. She started writing her feelings. She started walking alone in silence. She learned that healing begins when you face pain, not avoid it. Daniel tried to be present. He tried to fix things. But Sarah knew that rebuilding trust takes time, effort, and honesty. Some nights Sarah cried quietly. Other nights she felt strong. Healing is not straight. It moves forward and backward. She realized something important. Staying does not mean accepting disrespect. Leaving does not mean failure. Sarah found her voice. She expressed her pain calmly. She set boundaries. She demanded honesty, not excuses. Daniel finally understood the damage he caused. He saw the pain in her silence. He realized that emotional betrayal is still betrayal. Sarah did not rush forgiveness. She chose self-respect first. For the first time, she saw herself clearly, not as a wife but as a person who deserved loyalty. Pain changed her. But it also awakened her strength. Time passed. Healing slowly replaced pain. Sarah understood that hope does not always mean staying. Sometimes hope means choosing peace. Daniel worked hard to rebuild trust. He showed consistency. He accepted responsibility. He learned that love requires effort every day. Sarah learned that her worth did not depend on someone else's choices. She learned that self-love is not selfish. Whether their relationship survived or not mattered less than her growth. She became stronger, calmer, and wiser. She no longer ignored red flags. She no longer stayed silent to keep peace. She understood that real love includes respect. Sarah's life was once full of pain, but it did not end there. Pain taught her lessons that comfort never could. She learned that trust must be protected. She learned that emotional betrayal hurts deeply. And she learned that hope begins when you choose yourself. Her life moved forward, not perfect but honest, and that honesty became her peace.